they turn their back and there's a centre midfield making runs in behind. It's stuff they've not been used to. And, yeah, you take nothing away from Mancity. I know West Brom are struggling for confidence, but some of their stuff was brilliant.
You're right, though. That is the other side of it. West Brom fans watching on, they're wondering. They made a managerial change. There's not been a big return yet at all, Joe Lane. I know there's a way to go, but it's feeling more and more difficult now to catch those teams above them. Yeah, definitely. And I think they touched on it in commentary. They're going to need to go on a ridiculous run of form, better than obviously this half, and expect a lot of teams not to kind of match that. So it's a tough task for West Brom and daunting for Sam Allardyce. Yeah, absolutely right. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Looking good for Man City again, back on top, 1 point clear of their Manchester rivals, 3 clear of Leicester as well, and significantly 7 ahead of Liverpool. West Ham also up into the top 4 tonight after their victory at Selhurst Park. A bit earlier we saw that one in Arsenal. Well, he's come right to the fore in terms of goals, the way they control the game as well. He's involved in everything, it seems. Yeah, and a modest interview there in regards to him not knowing why he scores so much goals, but his technical ability is immense. He's able to react faster than any West Brom defender and score a simple tap-in. After that, he's probably still applauding Pep, isn't he? Right now. By all accounts, it's not that long away, not that far away until he comes back into training. You get De Bruyne to come back in, 5-6 weeks as well to finish the season, and yet you're scoring 5 in games like that. Yeah, we were saying while the game was going on, Jolie mentioned he's never seen Pep so relaxed, and for me, that's a sign. He's full control of his team. He's a guy who's normally so intense on the touchline. He's sat there with a smile on his face. So she say he's got full faith in the players out there at the moment. I think it's the first time in 529 days they've ended a day on top of the Premier League. Yeah, again, that's a remarkable stat. Yeah, it has been, but again, I think the games in hand have played a factor in that. But in regard to their recent performances, I don't think anyone's doubted the kind of where they were going to end up if they caught up when they caught up on their games in hand. So remarkable form at the moment and played exceptionally well tonight. And I've just mentioned the players that are out, but there's a lot of competition for places. I think Kyle Walker to come back in. All of a sudden, there's a battle with Joao Cancelo to get in there. The centre halves have been immense together. Laporte, all of a sudden, is a squad player, it looks like. And you think his impact last season. Yeah, and he's getting his credit for the squad they've assembled over the recent years. So again, anyone can find themselves playing or on the bench at any given time. And like we're talking about now, Kevin De Bruyne potentially being out for 6 weeks, and other players step up, and it looks like he's not going to be missed. So again, there's credit to the squad that they've assembled and the philosophy that Pep's installed in the team. You and me were together. We were watching them play against Brighton and win that night. We saw the fixtures to come, and you were saying they're going to win every game until they see Liverpool. So far, you've been spot on, but look at the games to come. Sheffield United, Burnley, and then you've got that Liverpool game, then the FA Cup, and right at the end there as well, of course, fitting in a bit of Champions League football against a Gladbach team who are playing really well in Germany just before the West Ham fixture. I mean, look, there's some great games to come, but it's an exciting time if you're a Man City fan. Yeah, at the minute, you can see them going to Anfield, at least 6 points clear with goal difference possibly in their favour. So it's a fantastic position to be going in at this stage of the season. You wouldn't have said that maybe 6-7 weeks ago. So, yes, as you say, the Man City fans, they'll be smiling at the moment. Pep said ahead of this game he thought 6 teams could still win the Premier League. How many for you are in with a shout? Yeah, there's still a high number of teams in there with a shout because it's still quite tight. But like we touched on in commentary then, I think if you finish above Man City in their current form, then you win the league. Is anyone going to catch City with those fixtures ahead? I mean, Man United hoping to go back on top tomorrow night. Is that the biggest threat? I think at the moment it probably is. I'm not going to completely write Liverpool off. I still think their players will come back to form. It's too early to write them off in a season that's been strange and hard to work out, I still think.